reaction to Joe Scarborough going to see President Trump? I was crying, laughing in bed last night watching you.
Such a grifter.
I'm wondering, though, Megyn, if we don't allow for some grace.
No, we don't.
No,
Stop it right now.
But how do you
no.
bridge the divide?
Yeah, we don't need to. He's a dishonest broker. He's a liar. He spent the past 4 years, beyond 8, telling us that Trump is a uniquely awful person, racist, sexist pig, fascist, Nazi, Hitler. That you don't negotiate with that. You don't make up with that. That's not somebody who was like, I didn't like Trump, but I'm willing to try. That's a dishonest, bad actor whose voice should be excised from the conversation, not.
Wow, listen to Megyn Kelly laying down the law here, and I am 100% on board. She's talking to Jillian Michaels, and as you heard, Jillian Michaels asked her about Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski visiting Donald Trump to bend the knee and kiss the ring. And a lot of people in the media have been commenting on that and just ragging on them, and rightly so. But what, more importantly, what Megyn Kelly just said is, yeah, these people who have spent 8 years calling not just Donald Trump, but Donald Trump supporters Nazis and fascists and racists and all of these things. Now, no, you don't make up with them. You don't build a bridge to them. You don't reach out to them and bridge the divide. No, you excise them from the conversation. I 100% agree. There is no negotiating with these people. And Megyn Kelly says, stick around to the end of the interview. It's not that long. She makes a very good point, expounding on this.
Not propped up, not listened to, not made easier or more robust by access to the now sitting president or about to be. No, nothing good is gained by Trump and Joe Scarborough having a come to Jesus. The only point in Scarborough doing it is his ratings are in the toilet. They are circling the bowl right now. He's feeling desperate that his multi-million-dollar contract is going to evaporate, along with that of his wife, and they'll do anything to try to save their own careers. I mean, I've been watching them, Jillian. I watch All in Media very closely, along with my team. And he is the one who was out there saying, the best Joe Biden ever, the best ever. 2 months before he imploded on that debate stage. He lied over and over and over because it was important to him to have access. Biden watched Morning Joe. He wanted to be in this power-broking position. And so he lied to cover for the guy. Then Kamala got on board. He started lying about her, telling us what an amazing candidate she was and how inspirational. I mean, it just couldn't be honest about any of her weaknesses. The lies about Trump, none of that should be rewarded with access to Trump. And by the way, it pleases no one. His audience doesn't want to see it because he's made them hate Trump with a passion. And the right doesn't want to see it because we've been watching Scarborough and already hate him with a passion. So the only reason to do it is to try to jack up numbers because he thinks there'll be some sort of hate watching or curiosity watching if he manages to get Trump on there or reports something about Trump that's new. And I don't think there's anyone in the mood to save his career right now.
Well, here's the reason I'm asking is because he's one that represents many. And you've pierced the veil of legacy media, and you've thrived in legacy and new media. So the real question that I think I'm trying to get at is, why is the vast majority of legacy media targeting Trump, or have they targeted Trump? How come their agenda is elect Kamala at all costs? Okay, now that's not an option, but most are relentlessly continuing to critique him and his cabinet, of which I have some questions for you because I don't even really understand. To be honest, it's confusing me. So why is that their agenda? What am I missing about that? And then
they've always been left. Sorry, go ahead.
No, well, and then subsequently, that's why I'm wondering what the alternative is, because it's like, do they go and make peace and try to present a more neutral point of view, or do they continue to just relentlessly go after him, which could compromise, in my opinion, his ability to have a successful second term like the Russia hoax the first time?
If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. It really helps me grow the channel and keep making content for you. Back to the video.
So first of all, they are left, and they've been left for a long time, and they've been doing this to Republicans for a long, long time, long before Donald Trump came on the scene.
Right.
So it's not entirely about Donald Trump. It doesn't really matter who it would be. If it were a Republican, they would be doing this to him. That's a time-honored tradition on the left and with our media, and it's not going to stop anytime soon. They really hate Trump because he doesn't kowtow to them, because he doesn't comply with any of their declared norms, because while he does need them, his attention is his oxygen. He will be quick to discard them if they don't do what he wants, and they can't stand that. They're used to being able to control a politician or someone in power more with their negative coverage or their threats of negative coverage. So I think that's all in the mix right now. But as to your second question, no, it's fine. Media is getting more polarized by the day, and it's a natural, welcome, expected, necessary reckoning.
Is it?
We used to be this way in our country. Yeah.
I heard
we
you
used to be
say
this
they've
way.
radicalized you, and I feel myself slipping, being less neutral, and I'm alarmed by that. I'm getting more aggressive in my arguments about health, about RFK. The tolerance is leaving me, and
This is where you need to listen. She's making, it's like real-time red pilling here.
then when you said they radicalized me, and they did, Megyn, they forged you in fire. They created their biggest adversary, and it's like, is there no going, so you think it's a good thing? Why?
Yeah, because Jillian, I think like you, I came up, in a Democrat family. I was surrounded by all Democrats. Most of my friends to this day are mostly Democrats. So I have a lot of love in my heart for Democrats. It's not that I hate Democrats or I hate people who are on the left or who disagree with me politically. No, my mom's a Democrat. Like, people who I love more than anything are Democrats.
Yeah.
It's fine. I have nothing in my heart that's evil toward them. But these ideas and these arguments and the people who are at the top of the leftist power center, like the Scarboroughs of the world, I have zero tolerance for them.
Wow, very good. That's I think she put that very well. And to watch Jillian Michaels just basically red pill herself in real time is incredible. Apparently I don't know anything about Jillian Michaels. Is she some fitness person or diet person or lifestyle person? I have no idea, but whatever. Apparently, she has been getting red pilled recently, and it seems like it's pretty much complete. And Megyn Kelly is absolutely right. I understand perfectly, because I too grew up in a family of nothing but Democrats, like my entire family, not just my nuclear family, but my entire extended family, real dyed-in-the-wool Democrats. Now, I'm older. I was born in 1965, so therefore my parents are older, and they're like old school Democrats, so I don't equate them with the current leftist madness, although some of them have, or quite a few of them have bought in to all the madness. And of course, of course we still love our family. Politics shouldn't come between family members, not at all. Yeah, you may not want to discuss politics at the dinner table or at family get-togethers like Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's probably a good idea not to do that. There's no need to. You love your family for who they are. But the fact is, when it comes to who's running the country, no, Megyn Kelly's absolutely right. We cannot make nice with these people who have led the country into the chaos where it is now. And it's not just in the most recent years with the most mad stuff. This has been going on for decades. We're just finally seeing some seriously bad results of this trend. So it's interesting to watch this. I'm very heartened to hear Megyn Kelly just laying down the law like that, dropping red pills on her friend Jillian Michaels, and Jillian Michaels expressing her radicalization. That's fantastic. I'm sure a lot of us have gone through a similar process. If you have, please let me know in the comments. I'd like to hear your story, because I find it very interesting. As I told my sister once, I wasn't radicalized by the left. I wasn't radicalized by right-wingers. I was radicalized by left-wingers. That's what radicalized me, their madness. So anyway, enough of that. Like and subscribe. It really helps me continue making content for you and to continue growing this channel.